Welcome back to more Summoner's War Monster Strategies. Today we're going to be looking at the fire fairy known as Iselia. Okay, so Iselia is a monster that is very situational, but in that situation, she does excel quite a lot, and I'll be talking about that as we go. First of all, the stats as a level 46 star are as follows: 8,400 HP, 725 attack, 527 defense, and 102 speed. Speed is average, just like pretty much most fairies. The attack is actually very impressive, 725. Defense is average, and HP is a little bit under average, so the stats are not bad. And the main reason is because she's a 3-star, not a 2-star like Aileen. So that's a good thing. Now, let's actually talk about her skills and what she can do. The first one is Fire Hurricane. This attack says, attacks the enemy 3 times with a whirling storm of fire, stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 20% chance. Second one says Double Arrow, shoots 2 arrows and stuns the enemy if both of them hit the same target. And the third one, Arrow Attack, shoots a flurry of arrows attacking all enemies 4 to 6 times. Each attack has a 20% chance to reduce their attack speed for 2 turns. Okay. This combination of skills is very, very interesting to say the least, and you may have guessed it already, but yes, she does excel in Necropolis. That is her strong point. She basically has a 3 hit here, a 2 hit here, and a 4 to 6 hit here. I mean, it's honestly impressive. First of all, monsters that have 3 hits in their first one are already very good for Necropolis, even if they only have like maybe one other skill that has multi-hits, but she has two attacks. You know, this one does 2 and then this one does 4 to 6, which is very impressive. On top of that, this move can also reduce attack speed of the Lich King, which is a good thing in Necropolis to reduce the attack speed. So it's a pretty good combination. And first of all, this one stuns here and this one stuns, so she has some pretty good stunning ability. She does. Obviously that won't work on the Lich King, but it will work for a lot of monsters, whether it's TOA or monsters before the Lich King, you know, to get there faster and whatever. So let's talk about her rune recommendation. So there are a few ways to rune her, and I guess I'll talk about them right now. Despair with Focus, or you can also use All Revenge, or Despair with Revenge. Like, it's kind of complicated, but basically use either All Revenge, or you can use Despair with either one Revenge set or with one Focus set. Whatever you want, really. Basically, if you use Despair, her stunning capability is greatly improved because her first skill can already stun. Her second skill can also already stun, or at least has potential to stun if they both hit the same target. And if you get Despair, I mean, that's another way to stun with the first and second skills, but the third skill, sorry, is AoE, which means that Despair benefits from that greatly. It's a very good combination to do that. Focus for more accuracy and Revenge because, you know, her first skill is a 3-hit skill. So it's pretty good. It's a good setup there. As far as 2, 4, 6 go with either attack, or attack and critical damage, or actually no, never mind, that's it. And attack. So yeah, attack in slot 2, attack or critical damage in slot 4, and attack in slot 6 to make her offensive. Now, if you want, you could supposedly maybe use an HP in one of those slots if you want to, you know, just to make her, like, I guess a slightly more tanky because she gets squishy. I was gonna put speed, but the thing is, if you focus on speed substats, you don't really need a speed because, again, in the Necropolis, there's a speed cap. So if you give too much speed, you're kind of wasting it. But at the same time, you know, if you just give speed with no swift, like speed in slot 2, I guess it'll be enough speed to be up there, but not bypass the cap, you know. So I don't know, whatever you want. I mean, really, she's flexible in what you can do. Despite her being very good for Necropolis, she does have some flexibility. She also has certain use for TOA with Despair. But even then, you know, there are better stunners. She's not the best stunner, so just think about other monsters instead, because usually those are the ones that have a better chance of stunning in TOA. So, as far as substats go, I mean, you could do, like I said, you know, you could do more speed, but really it's about attack and making her more offensive. You can also focus on accuracy, whatever you want, really. There's a lot of options. I'm not going to put them all in there in substats, but you get the point. She's flexible, and she does well in what she does, and that is Necropolis and certain TOA. So that is pretty much it for Iselia. You should try her out if you need a multi-hitter, and if you don't have the better ones like, you know, let's say Gibraltar or whatever, the ones that are really, really good, So if you don't have him, try Iselia. She's not that hard to get. I mean, she's a 3-star, you know, not as hard as a 4-star, obviously. So maybe give her a chance if you like her. So if you have any rune recommendations, go ahead and leave a comment on what you think you should rune her, because people would appreciate reading additional ways to rune her in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed this episode in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to leave a like. I would appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, and I will see you all next time.